Not Quite Snow White, written by Ashley Franklin, illustrated by Ebony Glenn. Okay, let's get the pages are sticking together. All right. For Tamika, it was always the right time and place to dance and sing. Tamika had a hip rolling happy dance, a swayful sad dance, a stomping mad dance, and a hair flicking just because she felt fabulous dance. Look at that little cute ballerina outfit. She sang high with the tweeting birds and low with the croaking frogs. She always shared her love of music and movement with the audience, stuffed and unstuffed. So her dolls and her toys. There we go. Tamika loved the stage. It was her perfect place. She was the star of every show, and she loved every show that she starred in. She had been a cucumber, a cowgirl, a dinosaur, and her favorite part, a singing mermaid. Ooh, that'd be your Grandpa Eugene's favorite too. He loves mermaids. On stage, Tamika felt like she could be anything or anyone she wanted to be, but she had never been a princess. Now she would finally have her chance. Tamika was so excited that she went to both days of auditions for the Snow White musical on the first day. On the first day, she arrived super early. She was the first one in line. She helped friends with their lines, kept count for the dancers, and she shooed butterflies from nervous tummies so songs could be sung. Pretty good friend and leader. After the audition, Tamika heard some of the other kids whispering. And she's too brown. What? There's always going to be haters. Do you anyway, Lou? Tamika looked at her legs. They were long. Maybe the kids were right. A princess shouldn't be taller than her prince, should she? She looked at her belly. Maybe what the kids said was true. She could not remember any chubby princesses. Tamika looked at her skin. She was brown. How could a girl with brown skin play a princess like Snow White? Could those kids be wrong? Maybe she was wrong for wanting to be the princess. Yeah. Tamika slouched and sucked in her belly. She tried pulling down her sleeves, but there was no getting around being brown. For the first time, she didn't feel like dancing or singing. At dinner, Tamika didn't tap her feet or clang rhythms with her spoon. You can see her mom and dad are concerned. Is something wrong? Asked her mom. The other kids said I'm too tall, too chubby, and too brown. I'm not right for Snow White, Tamika. I'm not right for Snow White, said Tamika. You've got it all wrong, Mom said. You are tall enough, you are chubby enough, and you are brown enough to be the perfect princess. Her mom is right. Besides, said her dad, Snow White is just a pretend. You've always been my real princess. You're just enough for all the right stuff. He kissed her forehead. Tamika smiled. Maybe her parents were on to something. They are. At the audition the next day, Tamika watched all the other kids get on stage and do their best because she was very supportive. All of them got a thing saying. It was Tamika's turn at last. She remembered what her parents had said, but her long legs were still a little jittery. It's okay to be nervous. She closed her eyes and imagined she was singing and dancing for her favorite audience of friends, stuffed and unstuffed. Then she remembered the joys she felt when performing. Tamika knew she could do it. Look, she's doing her hip swinging dance. And she did. She shone like the stars, like the star she was. She shone like the star she was. Shined? I don't know. Never heard the word shone. She could act, she could dance, she could sing. She loved herself as much as she loved music and movement. When her audition was over, Tamika looked out to the smiling faces. Tamika wasn't too much of anything. Tamika was a perfectly poised princess. Maybe she was just enough of all the right things. See, she got to be Snow White. She broke down barriers. Sometimes people are going to say things just because they're stuck in a mindset and they're not used to seeing something different or something quite as special as you. So because they're not familiar with it, they're going to try and hold you back too. But you're not going to let that happen because you are special just the way that you are. Love you.